Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm taking you along with me to my 10th board exam journey. I'm excited to share this special day with you, so let's get started. So as you can see, we're on the road and my exam center was JSS Public School, which is like 15 kilometers far from my home. And there was no transport from school, so my dad had to drop me. My brother decided to come along because I don't know, he just decided to come along. So here we are at the toll plaza, waiting, getting the ticket, and going. For the past 1 year or two, it has been very convenient for us to go to the toll plaza because we don't need. We used to pay cash, but there is the now we have a fast tag which allows us easy and conveniently to go to the highway. As I make my way to the school, I notice the sun is rising. It's just starting to rise, and the sky is so beautiful. I was feeling nervous about the day, but it was filled with excitement and a bit of anxiety. This is a big moment in my academic journey, and I want to do my best. I take a deep breath and remind myself that I'm prepared for this moment and I'm ready. Here you can see on your left side that the metro is being made. Here, we reach the school. I see many of my classmates arrive here. We exchange nervous glances and smiles, and it feels good to know that we are all in this together. The school gates open at 8:45, and surprisingly, everyone came way before the time, and we're waiting for the gates to open. All the parents are also anxious for their children to write the board exam, and they are waiting along for the gates to open and giving the children kudos and best of lucks. Here you can see me with my friends like doing last minute preparation, and yes, it was very exciting to know that my friends are along with me in this journey. Luckily, there was not much traffic when we reached, so we reached quite pretty early. We reached here about like 7:45 when the gates are actually supposed to open at 8:45, so we reached an hour early.
and my dad came. He left my sister and came back, and then we headed to the street. And after that, we headed to the Forum Mall, which is like 3 to 4 kilometers away from JSS Public School. And then we were. It was there were less people because we came on weekdays, and it was also around 10 o'clock, I guess. And as you can see, there was a shop called Samosa Party. We went to see what all stuffs are there, what all beverages, and we asked him how his day works and all. As you can see, he had many types of flavors, not flavors, but like different types of samosas. And I was just sitting there. I was quite exhausted because it was quite sunny day, and we parked our car in like the Star Bazaar, which is right next to Forum. And we came walking, and we sat. We were finding a place to eat food, and which we will show later. And then we were finding a place, as you know, we were finding a place. And then we came to the rooftop. We came to the fourth floor, where we found a place to eat food, which was right outside of the mosque, where we used to come usually most of the time. Every time we came to a forum, every time we came here, we always used to come here. And this time we find it was peaceful, so we decided just to eat there instead of eating in any hotel or something, because home's food is the best food you can have. So tall, and there were all greenery and so many pigeons. I don't think you can see it in this, but then there were many pigeons there. And I was eating my food. It was about around 10:28, which it was around 10:28, and then even my dad started eating food later after recording. After food, we were deciding where to go, and then we realized there was a new shop called there was a shop which opened recently, Decathlon, which was really famous for sports related stuff, sports related accessories. And we were also planning to buy studs and football shoes, basically for me. And we were just waiting for the perfect time, and we decided to test it. And then we saw many football boards. We were waiting. First I tried this black ones, which were really good, which is for $9.99. I took a ball and tried to see whether I was comfortable with it. And then I was just walking, and I was exploring, and then I was finding I was trying to see shoes which are like kind of suitable. We were just exploring shoes. And then there was these bottles which we already had, but then this was looking. We also bought TT balls, and this bottle which was looking really good, transparent. We were saying it was so good, like good qualities. And I also tried the new rainbow color shoes, it was not new, but then it was rainbow color shoes, which was so good. Because I was comfortable with it, because many of my friends, like 4 of my friends, have it. And I was trying to juggle with the ball and see whether it was good or not. And then I changed, and I was finding the correct size, and I found it, and I was juggling with the ball which I found on the other side. And then I was testing, because I play football every day, like 2 to 3 hours every day in the evening. And I was just seeing if I was comfortable with it, and I was. But then later we decided to buy it later, because currently exams are going on. And then later we headed out of, and then we saw this Hagen Dam, which is basically an ice cream shop. But we usually don't prefer buying this. We prefer buying from. There were so many eating things, like including McDonald's, everything, like anything you can find. They were even so good, so many varieties, like 10 20 different varieties of donuts, and many delicious, which was mouth watering, which is from Krispy Kreme. And later we headed to Star Bazaar, which is which I told you earlier, which is right next to Forum. We come here since like 10 to 20 years, which has been it has been renovated recently, like 2 years ago, I guess. Before it was it's really good. It's really good. Everyone buys their money. This, you can get everything for really reasonable price.